I got these sheets of Masonite for free. And they're kind of bowed in the middle. And it's mainly the reason why is because of the way I've stacked them. But we're making do here. It's hard to draw a straight line on a bowed piece of anything. It's even harder to cut without getting the saw in a bind, but we're making do. So anyway, we're working around it. All right, so I picked this side where my nesting boxes are going to be. They're going to come out this side, and I'm going to have two. And they're going to come out from the side of the wall about 16 inches. And I'm just going to build a box that comes out of the wall 16 inches, and I'm going to use this siding to cover it. And then we'll build a lid for the top. I've kind of been thinking about this, how I'm going to do it, and then I'll put a divider right down the middle. So it'll be two separate nesting boxes. And I plan on doing, I don't know, getting 4 to 6 chickens. So we'll see how that works. There may be enough room to section it into 3 right there. It's about 38 inches wide. But I'm going to get the main box built for it, and we'll go from there. I'm fixing to start cutting some 2x4s 20 inches long. And that'll hang me out about 16 inches off the end. Alright, so I got the floor of the nesting boxes. Now I'm going to rip down a 2x4 in half, and I'm going to build frame out the sides of the nesting boxes, so I can nail it to this. I'm just gonna do like frame a wall, three separate walls here, out of 1x or 2x2s, whatever, ripped in half 2x4, and I'm gonna go rip one down the middle, right quick on the table saw, and then I'll start putting the wall together. All right, so I got one of the sides here. I'm going to cut a piece of siding to go right here in this gap, and then there's going to be a 1x that covers all of that, so you won't see the splice or any of the gap or anything, and it'll fill in right there around the edge. And there'll be a 1x right here on this side too, where they butt together and make a corner trim there. But I used a piece of this siding for the floor of the nesting boxes. Same thing on this side. A piece of trim or a piece of siding. I'm just going to cut out a scrap just to fill in the gap, and then there'll be a 1x that goes all the way up the side. There'll probably be a 1x that goes right around the top edge to trim all that, you know. But it's coming along pretty good. Because my run is going to come out front here, and the run is just going to be probably a 12-foot 2x4 that I will attach somewhere up here, maybe on anyway, and it's just going to lean down like this. Let me get an angle. It's going to look like this, and there's going to be a treated 2x4 on both sides, maybe one in the middle, so 3. And then I'm going to put some 1-bys across like this every 4 foot or so, and then I'll run my strips of chicken wire across it, and it'll be like a kind of a lean-to, but it'll all be chicken netted in, chicken net mesh, whatever, all in. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I'm still like I said, I'm doing this as I go. I got some ideas in my mind the way I want things to look, or at least function, and I'm trying to make those reality. But I'm thinking this whole side may be a door, but I'm gonna get some sheets of siding on this front today, and we'll go from there. All right, so this sheet of siding, I just put on the whole sheet instead of doing the lines up and down. This side's gonna be facing the pasture anyway. The other side's the side you can see. I did it this way because by taking that sheet all the way to the blocks, it gives me just enough room for what I want for windows. So I will probably just kind of rig up a like a 1x8 or something on some hinges right there, and have some hooks, maybe 3 hooks or something like that. But I know this siding, see, this siding didn't cost me anything, so I'm gonna have to I'll probably wash it down, and this whole chicken coop's gonna be painted, and it's gonna be painted to match my house. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a taupe. It's called Rustic Taupe by Benjamin Moore. So anyway, right here in the middle on the bottom will be their door to come out. And little tip I caught from Joe over at Homesteadonomics was, he said build the frame for the hole you're going to cut, put the frame there, and then cut out what you don't want, and then that'll be your hole or your door or your window or whatever you're going to do. Man, that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to try that method, and we'll frame up a door on the back side. I'll put some 2x4s in there, and I'll just center it right there on the bottom. And then let's see, so this side's going to be my clean out, and I'm going to take a Sawzall, cut that board out. But here's what we're looking at. So I don't know whether I want my door or lid to open, or if I want doors for each one on the front, because I'm probably going to attach a 2x4 up here, and then put some tin sheeting, some metal roofing there to keep the water off this nesting box. So I'm probably going to have a couple doors right here. That's why I haven't put siding on this yet, because I think I'm going to use plywood, and I'm going to cut a piece of plywood to go there, and then put a door for each one, or maybe just a little door that drops down. All right, so this is going to conclude part 3, and got the nesting box on, got pretty much all the siding done, and part 4 is probably just going to focus on putting the roof on and building some doors. So it's coming along. Thank you guys for watching this series. I'm going to try to not make it 68 parts. But 4, 5, 15, you know, somewhere around there. But Yep, here it is. So thanks for sticking around, you guys. I appreciate all your comments, and if you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and throw them in there. I know I did a video a while back and it was about constructive criticism, how I wasn't liking it, wasn't digging it, and I don't know, that video come off a lot different than what I was really thinking. I was really thinking a lot of the constructive criticism that I was getting was just junk. So anyway, let's you guys throw some suggestions down there in the bottom. I got it in my mind how I'm going to build it, but a new point of view never hurts. Somebody looking inside the box from the outside while I'm stuck here in it. So this is Coke Man 250 from the land of the free, the home of the brave. God bless everybody, and remember, prep smarter and pray harder. Alright, so I got a couple of my favorite videos here. Lighting and using the Perfection heater right there on the left, and then right there on the right's a part 1 of a 3-part series of cleaning out my big barn. I'm transforming that into a wood shop here on the homestead. And if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click that subscribe now banner right there in the middle. And you guys have a blessed day.